Stay tuned because Good Sports is coming next.
Good Sports was recorded on Saturday, February 11th. Welcome to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show. I am Steve Fish. I'm the publisher of Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. Today we're here at the Teamwork Sports Practice Facility, a 13,500 square foot facility that includes 2 large practice areas for baseball, softball, soccer, and lacrosse, plus a state-of-the-art parent lounge and pro shop designed to meet the needs of players, coaches, and parents. Teamwork Sports Practice Facility and Pro Shop is located at 310 West 80th Street, just on the east side of Warnell. Visit their website at teamworksportskc.com or call them at 816-287-0643. Before we get started with the show, I want to tell everyone that our current issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness can be picked up at over 700 locations in KC, and it's absolutely free. Also, this month, KC Sports celebrates our 19th year and 11th month as the Sports Illustrated of Kansas City. Now, in our hockey report presented by the KCI Center, we celebrate Hockey Week across America and the Try Hockey for Free programs in February at the KCI Center. And in Chloe's Corner, the Wren Insurance Tennis Report, we introduce you to the founder of EssentialTennis.com, Ian Westerman. And now we're joined by Sean Wilson. He and his wife, Kelly, are owners of Teamwork Sports, which is an organization here in Kansas City that provides opportunities for competitive youth sports without single sports dedication and excessive fees. And now they own and operate the Teamwork Sports Practice Facility, which is where we're at today. Sean, thank you so much for hosting us today, having us out again.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming back out.
Oh, you bet. It's always a fun time out here to see what's going on, things like that. You've been doing this actually now for about 6 months. How are things going?
It's been great. We've had we're right in the middle of our first indoor winter season, and it's been busy, and it's been real exciting to get to see what we thought could happen really come to life.
Mm-hmm. Did you have some camps and things like that are going on now or going on? I know you had some during the first 6 months. So what's going on now at this time of the year? And then we'll talk about what's coming up.
Sure, absolutely. Well, we still have lots of indoor practices going on with both soccer and baseball's getting started up.
Yeah.
We have some lacrosse clubs that are in here doing practice time. And then we have some, weekly pitching clinics and weekly hitting clinics. And then we're getting ready for some spring break activities. There will be some during the day while people on spring break come in, and we'll have a variety of activities that week as well.
That's wonderful. That's great. So that's coming up in March. What weeks are
kind of the both middle weeks in March, depending on what school you go to. We're going to try to plan activities accordingly with kind of 2 weeks of during the week activity.
Right. So how many teams have you seen come through in the past 6 months? I'll bet there's a lot. With all those different sports, I bet there's a lot of different teams that have come through here.
Oh, absolutely. I believe we're close to 50 different teams that have at least had one practice in here. Boys and girls, again, kind of 7 to 14 years old in all 3 sports, soccer, lacrosse, and baseball, and of course, softball.
Right, yeah. So for beyond the springtime, during the season, what kinds of things are you doing with teams? Because they're going to be busy out on the field, but they can also come in here and tune up.
Absolutely. We have teams that are already scheduled to, have pre-game batting practice in here, 60 to 90 minutes before the start of their games. People kind of reserving weekends when they know they're not playing in particular tournaments, or we've actually had, even some older slow-pitch softball teams getting themselves ready for, the big event that they're going to go play, whether it be locally or someplace they're traveling to. So we're expecting that type of activity to maintain through the summer.
I would certainly think so. So to give us a description, I mean, we're here, and there's a lot. People can see what's behind me. They can kind of see what's behind you. They can hear the sounds and all. But give us a description of this place and what the capabilities are that you offer to somebody when they come in the door.
Absolutely. Well, we have 2 5,000 square foot spaces that are both multi-purposed in that we can pull back nets and configure them to be hitting or pitching or fielding tunnels, as well as push them all back, and then it's just wide open space for any particular indoor practice. We've had some strength and agility types of activities in here as well. So really the space was designed to be really multi-purpose and allow for lots of different activity types to take place, sometimes simultaneously.
Yeah. So you can have, You could have soccer kids going on when we've cleared this out of the way. You were working on the nets when I was setting up here. You could have soccer kids going on here, and you have batting tees that are set up over to the side here, and you can hear the hitting machine that you have going on there. And I know you've got pitching some pitching that's being taught and fielding, all that's happening down in the lower level as you call it. It's great that all those different activities are going on and the coaching's there. Tell us about some of the coaching that you have that's here to help with kids.
Sure. So for the most part, the teams that come in are individually coached teams, and we provide them space and equipment, and then some information and just some help. We do have a handful of instructors that are individual contractors really who we can direct you to for individual lessons for both baseball and softball, and a little bit of specifics on lacrosse and soccer as well.
Sure. So we're talking with Sean Wilson from Teamwork Sports. Give us your website so people can contact you, and phone number so people can contact you if they're interested in finding out more about this or just setting up a time to come to the batting cage.
Sure. You can find us at teamworksportskc.com. And our telephone number is 816-287-0643.
Great. Let's talk about that batting cage that you have there that we can hear in the background. You've got some awesome technology that's a part of that just makes it all so fun. The HitTrax, HitTrax machine. Fill us in on what that's all about and how the kids love it.
Right. Yeah. HitTrax has been fantastic, and it has been what we hoped it could be, and maybe even a little more from a traction point of view. It's really, sort of cutting edge digital technology that allows both a training scenario as well as a gaming scenario where it's tracking the pitch coming in as well as the pitch going out.
Right.
So it's tracking velocity of the pitch coming in, velocity of the pitch going out, launch angle of the pitch going out, and then turning that into almost like a video game display of where that would have gone if you were playing at field X versus field Y.
Right.
We have created, 4 or 5 person teams that can play each other in individual games, and they play in a league, or we have our individual teams that come in and rent out really just for the training side of it to ensure that they're really improving on things through the course of their winter workouts here.
Yeah, and I've always said it will track it as if you're batting at Kauffman Stadium or Yankee Stadium, or you can plug that in there. So like one of the guys I'm going to talk to is a Chicago here.
Yep.
Your lacrosse guy, Greg, is a Chicago guy. So if he wants to hit in Wrigley Field, he can go in, stand in there, and he can see if he got a base hit in Wrigley Field, and that's just cool. I think that's just really cool that you offer that. So let's shift gears to talk about the other part of your business, Teamwork Sports, the team management and the uniform side. I'll bet that's really going strong right now because of the baseball season and because things are heating up for that.
Absolutely. We have teams coming in. We've done 2 or 3 fittings just this last week, and we have 2 or 3 fittings scheduled next week. So
wow.
We're happy to help anyone with whatever uniform needs they have, from simple dry fit shirts to full uniforms and multiple colors and all kinds of things. We really can work with a variety of vendors that we have good relationships with and get the right package for any team, kind of from any age and any sport.
So you've got also on the other side of the business, you offer a team management service as well. Tell us about that.
Yeah, and that's really where the whole sort of idea of this business started from, was this concept that we really would like to help volunteer coaches start to coach or continue coaching. And we do that by talking to them about, we can take care of all the back office items for you, and we can take care of all the registrations and all the collection of money and all the parent communications, insurances, all the things that have made youth coaching a little more complicated than it may have been in the past. to really enable that coach to do what he or she enjoys doing, which is working with the kids on the field and taking all of the back office stuff away from them, with the end goal of being more people willing to coach so that there's more teams and more opportunities for kids to play.
Yeah, and you've got an app that they can use that parents can then get on for scheduling and when's practice, those types of things as well, correct?
Absolutely, yeah. We built an app that each team can use and customize, and they can take full advantage of or use just the basic components too, really on a team-by-team basis.
So again, we're talking with Sean Wilson from Teamwork Sports. Give us your address, give us the phone number again, and how people can contact you also through your website.
Absolutely. Our website address is teamworksportskc.com. And our telephone number is 816-287-0643. And we're right here in the heart of Waldo at 80th and Waldo. 80th and Warnell.
80th and Warnell in Waldo, yeah. Yep. And what are your hours as well? What kind of hours? I mean, people can go to the website, of course, and find that out. But,
sure.
But give us that information, too.
We're here during the week, Monday through Friday, from about 3:30 or 4 o'clock until 9:30 or 10. And then we're here all day Saturday from about 8:30 in the morning till 6:30 at night. And Sundays from noon to 6. And I kind of use the words about because we've been a little flexible with our hours to add more hours to the front and back as we've gotten busier and busier with more and more teams wanting to come in and practice. Yeah,
so a team can come in, as you said, and spend an hour here in the batting cage and then go out to their game. And games, of course, are scheduled at a variety of different times. So that's terrific. Yeah, get those kids ready for the field for sure. Well, thanks so much for hosting us again today and joining us. We are going to take a quick break. You're watching or listening to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine show, coming to you from Teamwork Sports Practice Facility and Pro Shop. They're located at 310 West 80th Street, just on the east side of Warnell. I am Steve Fish. We'll be right back.
Come on out to the Kansas City Ice Center and skate on the outdoor pavilion or the indoor ice rink. And sign up now for Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey classes at the Kansas City Ice Center. The KC Ice Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. For more information on public skating times, to register for classes, or schedule an upcoming party or group event, visit kcicecenter.com or call 913-441-3033. That's 913-441-3033. These days, we're all so busy and many of us ignore our health and let stress turn into chronic pain. Dr. Lynn McIntosh of Kansas City Chiropractic can provide you with the proper care to relieve pain and stress, improve your health, and get more out of life. And right now, new patients can get their initial consultation free. Mention KC Sports when you make your first appointment. For more information on Dr. McIntosh and Kansas City Chiropractic, call 816-753-4600 or visit kansascitychiropractic.com. Experience a touch of the Ozarks at Winterstone Golf Course in Independence. And right now, take advantage of off-season rates, $37 on weekdays and $43 on weekends, including cart. For tee times, visit winterstonegolf.com or call 816-257-5755. Learn the basics or refine your game at the Coaches Open House held each month at Mission Bowl in Olathe. To learn more, visit missionbowl.com or call 913-782-0279. The next Coaches Open House is March 27th. So sign up today. People today use hundreds of sources to find local information online. Have you Googled yourself lately? Bad online comments can irreparably damage you and your business. For a free online strategy review, contact Market Leverage at 816-600-0564. That's 816-600-0564. Looking to buy or sell real estate? Contact Bill Halberstadt from RE/MAX at 816-903-1519. That's 816-903-1519. Teamwork Sports provides volunteer coaches with back office team management, uniforms and equipment choices, and indoor practice fields so coaches can do what they do best, coach. Visit their website, teamworksportskc.com, for more information on how Teamwork Sports can provide equipment, services, and practice facilities to your team. Teamwork Sports caters to baseball, softball, soccer, and lacrosse teams. Visit their practice facility at 310 West 80th Street, just off Warnell, or go online to teamworksportskc.com. Be a part of revitalizing golf by purchasing your copy of the Golf Hospitality Association Playbook for just $20. The playbook is for golf courses, beginning golfers, marshals, and course staff. For more information on the playbook and membership perks, visit golfhospitalityassociation.org or call 816-398-4110. Look for special offers at Papa's Coffee Express inside this month's KC Sports Magazine. Visit them at 124 South Forest and Liberty or call 816-415-0652. Whatever your sport, maximize your performance at Core Strategies Physical Therapy, Sports Performance, and Medical Fitness Center in Overland Park. The team at Core specializes in rehab and performance training for all ages and activity levels. To learn more about Core's sports-specific programs, visit coreptkc.com or call 913-322-4000.
Welcome back to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show, the show that complements Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. I am Steve Fish. Today we're here at the Teamwork Sports Practice Facility, a 13,500 square foot facility that includes 2 large practice areas for baseball, softball, soccer, and lacrosse, plus a state-of-the-art parent lounge and pro shop designed to meet the needs of players, coaches, and parents. Teamwork Sports Practice Facility and Pro Shop is located at 310 West 80th Street, just on the east side of Warnell. Visit their website at teamworksportskc.com or call them at 816-287-0643. Now, in our current issue of KC Sports and Fitness, check out our Heartland Soccer Report presented by Market Leverage. This month, we write about the stories of the Global Football Club that's based here in KC. And in this issue, we honor high school top performers from Olathe South, North Kansas City, and Maryville High Schools. And coming up, on February 18th, we'll be at the Healthcare Resort of Kansas City, located at 8900 Parallel Parkway in Kansas City, Kansas. On February 19th, we'll be at the KCI Center, which is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. And on March 25th, we'll be at Teamwork Sports Practice Facility, located on the east side of Warnell on 80th Street. Now joining us on Good Sports is Greg Goss. He is the director of Brookside Badger Youth Lacrosse. Welcome, Greg. Thank you for joining us today here on Good Sports.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Oh, you bet, you bet. Let's talk about Brookside Badger Youth Lacrosse. How long has it been around, and how many players, and what ages do you work with, et cetera, et cetera? Boys and girls?
Yep. Boys and girls. We have been really around. We're going on about 15, almost 15 years.
Oh my!
It started, way back. I want to say 2002.
Wow.
And it was really just one team. There wasn't many kids playing back then. It was just the 7th, 8th grade team, and really at that point we're just a visitation school. Other kids started joining in the subsequent years from St. Peter's and then from the other side of state line, and keep growing. Sure. And we just said, hey, let's just turn this into Brookside, and that's what we did.
So, and is lacrosse season going on right now?
It is about to get going. At the college level, Rockers just had a game last night. Their second game, but youth will generally start after spring break.
Okay.
We might have a few practices or kind of evaluations before in the early part of March. Spring break, come back and get into practice and right into games all the way to the end of May, really to about Memorial Day. Yeah.
At the point that school gets out.
Yeah.
And then you go into summer camps and stuff like that, I'm sure, which you guys probably put on, don't you?
Actually, we don't. We don't do summer. We allow some of the high schools or colleges to do those.
My kid did
those
that.
camps.
Yeah. My kid did those too as well. Yeah. My son played lacrosse. I think I was telling you when we were off camera.
Yeah.
6-8 years ago or something like that, and it was just becoming ridiculously popular at that point. So you've been doing it for a really long time.
Right.
So you use this facility here at Teamwork Sports. What do you guys do since you're in your off season? What are you using the facility for?
Well, right now we're using it for just a free clinic for new players that are kind of curious about the sport and want to find out more about it and what's involved. To come out, throw around a little bit and kind of ask questions to, see how they can get involved.
So how can somebody contact you to find out more information if, they have a kid that wants to try it? What do they need to do to sign up or come on out? What day are you here?
Well, we're going to be here on President's Day. It's a week from Monday, February 20th, from 6 to 7. But if they can't make that, you could always, and please, for that free clinic, register at our website, which is brooksidelacrosse.org. Or you could just come out, and you can also register at the website for any one of our teams.
Sure.
At that point too.
Well, sure. Well,
a page on there, frequently asked questions, where kind of helps you kind of answer some of the questions you may have about lacrosse.
Yeah, so I'll ask you one of those questions. How much equipment do you need? I know the girls are different than the boys because the boys pound on each other a little bit more than the girls.
Right.
But what's the size of the field, and the sticks are different too. So give us that quick little.
Yeah, I'll try and do it as quickly as I
30
can
seconds.
because I'll try. So the girls, it's really a no contact sport or light contact sport.
Right.
There's really no helmets. They'll wear just protective goggles right now, and they really don't even have to wear gloves. Some do wear like almost like golf glove. Their stick is more shallow.
In the pocket?
In the pocket's much more shallow, and it's slightly different stick. I'd say the comparisons are, boys baseball to girls softball is that kind of those kind of differences. Boys, you have a helmet, shoulder pads, elbow pads, and gloves, and the pocket of your stick is deeper, so that you can control the ball a little bit more. Contact is about the same. It's about the same as hockey.
Right.
I would say.
Right. I remember going out and we got the rib pads because it's not uncommon to take your stick and swing at the stick,
right?
But make contact.
And that's one of the things for youth players that may have rib pads where the players are a little bit more unskilled and unwieldy with their sticks.
Sure.
When you get to the college level, hardly any of those guys anymore are wearing the rib pads. Some of them really don't even like to wear elbow pads. I mean, they wear these little teeny elbow pads.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. They're more gifted with the control of it, and they know what they're supposed to be doing to make things happen. But sure. So again, how can somebody sign up? What ages do you cover again? All the way through high school?
Yeah, for boys, no, we don't.
You don't do high school.
We don't do high school.
Little guys.
It's just grade school, middle school, elementary school. So for the boys, we'll start a little bit younger. It's U9, so that's really second and third grade. Really, a first grader can get in there too.
Okay.
Kindergarten's that's going to be a stretch. We haven't got done. That would be U7. We don't have a U7 division yet. And then we go. It's U9, U11, U13, and U15 is the divisions right now for boys. For the girls, it's split by grade. We have a third and fourth grade division, which is a modified field, smaller field. Then we have fifth and sixth. That's a full field, and seventh and eighth grade division. Those are the three divisions. And also with new, which is new, which is a lacrosse athlete development model from U.S. Lacrosse. We go from smaller fields, like 5-on-5 for U9 for the boys. U11, we're doing 7-on-7 this year. It's a reduced field, and then the full field, which is U13, U15, and that field is 110 yards by 60 yards. So the end lines go through the end zone of a football field, and it's a little bit wider than a football field.
Gotcha. So it's BrooksideLacrosse.org. Is that correct?
BrooksideLacrosse.org or .com, both of them work.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, Greg, thanks so much for joining us. I really appreciate you coming on out here and talking with us about Brookside Lacrosse, and you can check them out at BrooksideLacrosse.com or BrooksideLacrosse.org.
All right. Thanks so much for having me. It was great.
Sure. Now joining us on Good Sports is Matt McFadden. Matt is a board member for Kansas City 3-2 baseball. He's also a coach and a parent, and I mentioned a board member. He is a busy guy, aren't you, Matt?
I am. Wearing a lot of hats.
So fill us in on 3-2 on the Missouri side. There is a Kansas side, but fill us in on the Missouri side.
That's right. Yeah, we are on the Missouri side. We're known as the 3-2 Baseball Club of Kansas City, Missouri. Annually, we have about 500 to 600 kids coming out playing competitive youth baseball out at the facility.
That's awesome. And you've been around for a long, long time, not you personally, but the organization has been here in Kansas City a long, long time. When did it start?
It started in 1943.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you go back and look at some of the old annuals, a lot of great teams over the years, a lot of civic leaders and business leaders within the community started their youth baseball experience out at
how interesting. So it's multi-generational, I guess.
Absolutely. There are grandparents out there watching their grandkids,
that played. Yeah. Anybody that's made it to higher levels from 3-2?
Yeah. John Mayberry Jr. Played out there at KC 3-2, and several others who may not have gone on to the bigs, but Albert Pujols spent some time out there.
That's
playing around.
Name dropping here.
But yeah, we've had a number of players make it to the professional level.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
that's fantastic. That's wonderful. That is a compliment to the organization and the people that are working in that organization, that they're able to take a kid with talent like that and help them get to that next level. That's really great. So where do you play? When does the season start? What ages are the kids that play in 3 and 2?
Sure. We are located at Bannister and Blue River Road, 95th, across from the old Honeywell Federal Complex.
Okay.
And we have a 5-field complex down there. Our teams range from T-ball level, so 5 to 6 years old, all the way up to a 16U junior division, and every age group in between.
And if somebody wants to sign up, when does the season start? And when does sign up start?
Yes.
I would think real soon.
Yeah, registration is currently open, so they can go to KC3and2.com to register. Typically, we register as a team, but practices start mid-March, games start mid-April, and then they run through about the 4th of July holiday.
So basically, it's here.
It's upon us.
By the time this show airs, you'll be getting to the point where teams are starting to work together and things like that. So you're using Teamwork Sports also.
Absolutely.
For 3 and 2. How do you use this facility and then the other services that Teamwork offers?
Sure. As you mentioned at the top of the show, I wear a lot of hats. So a board member, a coach, a parent as well, and we're all volunteer coaches down there.
Yeah.
So Teamwork Sports offers us the ability to organize our teams, to organize uniforms, to organize equipment, to do all of that, as well as get practice time in during the winter months.
Right.
And so for that, it's just been great for my team and both my other sons.
Right.
So it's been great.
Right. Do other 3 and 2 teams come out here as well that you know of?
Absolutely. A number of teams are under the Teamwork Sports umbrella. And again, mostly because of the organization that Teamwork Sports is able to bring to the program. It sets your practice schedule. It does a lot for you when you're out doing other things.
Yeah, the app that does some of that stuff,
Absolutely.
The uniforms, some of the other things that you do, and then obviously the facility as well is great. So again, give us your website so that people can contact you guys.
Sure.
Or look for more questions.
Yep,
and answers.
it's KC3and2.com.
That's wonderful.
And all the information is available on that website.
Terrific. Well, thanks for joining us today. I really appreciate that. That'll do it for today's show. My thanks to our hosts for today's show, Teamwork Sports Practice Facility and Pro Shop. And thanks to our guest, Sean Wilson from Teamwork Sports. He is the owner. Greg Goss from Brookside Badger Youth Lacrosse. And Matt McFadden from Kansas City 3 and 2 Baseball. Be sure to join me, Steve Fish, again next week at the same time for Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show. And check out some of our other shows on YouTube. Search for the Good Sports KC channel. So until next week, be sure to read all about sports, health, and exercise in Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. You'll find it online at kcsportspaper.com and all over Kansas City, and it's free, so pick it up today.
Would you like to have us tape an episode of Good Sports at your business location? Call us today at 913-764-2050. Elite Gymnastics and Aquatics has been offering recreational and competitive gymnastics for over 40 years. From preschool gymnasts and swimmers to advanced gymnastic competitors, Elite Gymnastics and Aquatics offers a tradition of excellence. For information on classes and activities, visit EliteGymnasticsSwim.com or call Elite Gymnastics and Aquatics at 913-469-5554. And right now, save 50% off registration when you mention KC Sports and Fitness.
Real people, real deals, real estate. Grace Properties and Development buys houses. Call GP&D today and ask for Matt at 844-GPD-PAYS.
For 120 years, Wren Insurance Agency has covered Kansas and Missouri families with reliable, affordable protection. Auto, home, boat, life, flood, or renter's insurance. Wren Insurance has been covering local families since 1896. To learn how Wren Insurance can protect you and in the process help others in the community, visit their website, wreninsurance.com. That's WRENN insurance.com. Or call today at 816-398-4111. The Healthcare Resort of Kansas City is shaping and changing the way that healthcare is being delivered to the KCK metropolitan area. With the fusion of world-class healthcare and personalized hospitality, you encounter an experience that is truly unique and memorable. The Healthcare Resort of Kansas City is located at 8900 Parallel Parkway. For more information on the Healthcare Resort of Kansas City, visit thehealthcareresortkc.com or call 913-788-2100. Pick up your copy of KC Sports Magazine at any of 700 locations across KC or find it online at kcsportspaper.com. Check it out today. Thanks for tuning in to Good Sports. Watch more episodes on the Good Sports KC YouTube channel.